He was my first kiss, and I kissed him for the first time. It was in it was at a park near my neighborhood, and we were hanging out at the park.
Now, was this a planned first kiss? Like,
No.
was this something that you guys discussed for a while and kind of led up to it? It was an event?
No,
Okay.
I had no idea this was
Well,
going to happen.
sometimes,
He was my first boyfriend. In air quotes, I put that because I was like,
You went
I
to
was
Chuck E.
13.
Cheese together?
I was 12 or 13.
Okay.
So we meet up at this park. We're hanging out, whatever, with friends, and then our friends leave. It's time to go home, and then it's just me and him at the park.
What did Justin Jones look like? Give us the top to bottom. What did he look like that day?
So it's funny, I actually remember. So he had
Of course you do.
curly brown hair. And he was wearing black jeans and like a black hoodie with like
That
a
kind
shirt
of
underneath.
freaks me out that you remember what he was wearing.
Well,
I
that
was
was
saying
kind
that
of his
as a joke.
go-to, and he always had a backpack on because he would like ride his bike over to my neighborhood
Do
because he
homework
lived a
together?
few neighborhoods down. Yeah, we'd do homework together. He also was like a BMX biker, so like he would go to the skate park and do like flips and twists and
Flips,
stuff.
legit flips.
Yes,
He could actually do a backflip on his bike.
I think so.
He's already cooler than I am.
He was very cool.
I'm screwed. Kid's already doing
He
backflips.
wore like the big fat skater shoes.
Yeah.
BMX
All
guy.
right, so you leave the park. Now you're still at the park?
So we're at the park, okay? And he gives me a smooch on the lips for the very first time.
Did he ask or just go in for it?
He did not ask, but I was willing. I was ready for it. And I still remember he always wore cherry chapstick.
Wait, what?
Cherry chapstick, I kid you not. I could
Isn't that a
I
Katy
can
Perry
still, yes,
lyric?
taste of
That
her
is
cherry
cherry
chapstick.
chapstick.
Yes, I can still taste and smell it. In fact, to this day, I cannot use cherry chapstick because it reminds me of this guy, and it's just too much because he wore it all the time.
Justin Jones. What dude just rocks cherry chapstick all the
He
time?
loved it. He had kind of bigger lips, and he had this cherry chapstick. It was dry
All right,
out.
we got to pull you out of this dream because I feel like
Anyway,
you were
planted
going
one
way.
on me, and that was my first kiss. And I went home and I told my mom because I was so excited.
I feel like Lauren's going to be in a funk for the rest of the show because you're just going to be thinking about Justin and his cherry chapstick. Mine was fourth grade. So fourth grade,
Okay.
I went to a different school.
How old
for
is that?
just-
What, 9-ish? Yeah, 9 is fourth grade, I
so.
think.
So fourth grade, Renaissance Charter School. I went to a charter school for 1 year.
Okay.
My parents were like, "Oh, let's try a charter school." So I went Renaissance Charter School. My friend Caitlin Lawrence was there, and it was all planned. Like the period before we're in class or whatever, we're like, "Oh yeah, during recess, Joey and Caitlin are gonna kiss." And so everyone was talking
Was this
about
a
it.
dare? Like, did kids put you up to it? Or?
I don't know if it was a dare, but it was totally expected. Like it was like
Okay.
Joey and Caitlin will kiss at recess, and there was going to be an audience. So I remember like the
Oh
bell
my
rings,
gosh.
I'm freaking out, and so it's winter time too. We're all walking, and we're walking
Did
down
you
to
have
kind
any
of this.
cherry chapstick?
No, I didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't know Justin Jones
That
at the
would have
time.
really impressed her.
So we get there, and like a boxing match, my friend Willem like MCs the event. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen,"
Stop
I'm not
it.
even joking you.
What kind of...
He was like, "Are you ready to kiss?" And so he gets there, full-blown circle of people around us. Full-blown circle, right?
Okay.
Kind of like a Christmas Story where it's like, "I double dog dare you." My friend Willem goes, "All right, you guys ready?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're ready." It's cold. I mean, we're just cold as ice. And I think my lips were so puckered. They were so tight.
Do you
And
know,
it's just
wait,
like-
what's the reason why? Like, how did this come to be?
I think it was in fourth grade. We wanted to see a boy kiss a girl. It was an experience.